Hello everybody, welcome back, I'm MrRedClaw. Welcome back to some more World of Tanks. In this video I am going to be showcasing the GSOR 1008, of course, one of 3 new premium tanks, one of 2 at tier 8, and of course there's that French tier 6 medium tank with like a Sherman hull and an AMX turret. That's not really the best, to be honest. But this is of course one of the tier 8s, along with the Bisonte, of course the Italian auto, well the Italian heavy tank. But this tank, of course, it's British and it's a tank destroyer. None of the stats wouldn't really suggest that it is a tank destroyer. It kind of works more as a kind of like a medium tank, to be honest. But I was really lucky over there to bounce that T30. I'm not really sure where he bounced that, but that would have been over half his health. And yeah, he's checking over here. I'm pretty sure it bounced off his gun over there. But yeah, who is this? This is Triggered Pigeon in their GSOR 1008. And as you can see by his gun barrel, yeah, he's definitely played quite a lot of this tank in like the last, I don't know, 2 weeks since it's come out. As he's already got 2 marks of excellence, so yeah, that means he's playing at least better than 85% of the people who own this tank, which is quite big. Now, this is a tank destroyer, but the damage per minute wouldn't say so, as it's only 1,534 like stock, without any equipment or anything. It has an auto loader, as I said, as he starts unloading on the Jagdpanzer E100 over there. Connected 2, and that one went in as well, but I'm not really sure if it penetrated, as the Jagdpanzer E100 kind of started angling towards him. I guess we're going to see later on. Yeah, the gun, it does 320 damage, 226mm penetration with the standard rounds, 321 with the premium, and 53 with the high explosive. It's got a reload time of 44 seconds, of course base, as I said. Its clip size is 4, so it can do 1,280 damage within 6 seconds from the first shot, so that's yeah, quite a bursty magazine, to be honest. It has a 2-second intra-clip reload. Its aim time isn't bad as well. Of course, this is all like stock, like base readings without any equipment or anything. It's a 2.21, so that's actually really good. You might need to put like vert stamps on this if you want to fully unload at long range, whilst also being the most accurate as you can be. Talking about accuracy, 0.33 dispersion, and you can actually get that down to 0.3, just flat 0.3. If you're using, I'm pretty sure it's vents, isn't it? That's the, yeah, vents and pudding and tea. You can get it down to 0.3, so that makes it one of the most accurate tanks in the game. And of course, Triggered Pigeon is using pudding and tea in this tank, and he probably has a really skilled crew as well, as he has max view range, as you can see over here. There you go, takes out the enemy view shot. Actually, he doesn't. The Projet on his team does. As he takes a huge shot from the E75 on the hill. And if you would have taken that shot from the T30 earlier, that would have been him out of the game. 2,600 damage, that would have been it. A decent round, but nowhere near as good as he is going to have, as you're going to see over the next 8 or so minutes. It's a 105mm caliber gun, the same as on the Bisonte, I'm pretty sure. Ammo capacity is at 40, so definitely enough. It's in most circumstances you'd really have to have a long game, and you'd have to be shooting quite a lot of tanks or missing quite a lot to actually run out, as the potential damage is 12,800. It's also quite mobile, as you're seeing. That's why kind of it plays more out like a kind of like a tank destroyer medium tank hybrid, as it can go 60 forwards, 17 backwards, with a power to weight ratio of 14.66, so not the best. Kind of similar to the SU-100 and 130 PM, I'm pretty sure. It's somewhere around there. So it's not the best, but when it gets up to speed, it's definitely really fast. Its tank traverse is 29.2 degrees a second, so not the best, but of course it also has the turret to traverse, and that traverses at the same 29.2 as the tank does. The gun elevation is at 10, so that really limits it if you need to like shoot up. That's, yeah, it's kind of like Chinese and like Russia, to be honest, in this kind of aspect. It doesn't really shoot up well, so if you do need to shoot up somewhere, you're not going to be doing too well. But the gun depression is 11 all around the front, but at the back of the tank actually goes down to 8, but that's still decent. It can, of course, fully traverse its turret, which is one of the best things about this. Something like let's say a Gorilla at tier 10, a Gorilla 15. That really limits it if you like want to shoot and run away. Of course, you can't do that. The armor, of course, quite important, especially on a tank destroyer. It's decent, not the best. 98.9 at the front, 50.8 at the side, and 38.1 at the rear of the hull. 150.4 at the front, 50.8, and 38.1 at the front, at the rear of the turret. So nearly 100 at the front of the hull and 152 at the front of the turret. So at some angles you are going to be bouncing mostly tier 6s, but I have seen this bounce tier 8s and not tier 9s, but actually I've seen it bounce a couple of tier 9s, but that's just mostly by getting lucky, as Triggered Pigeon is setting up an ambush for the Basante C-45 on the enemy team over here, as they are down one tank from the enemy team, and the enemy team actually do have a mouse still, who is on full health, so that is going to be quite a task to take out, as he puts a shot into the T-30 and gets spotted as the other Basante comes close. And there's the other GSOR on the enemy team. What is he going to do? He's going to put one shot into the Basante. Tried to, but it didn't work, and he takes out the GSOR 1008 on the enemy team. Quite popular, these tanks, as yeah, they are really good. Max load of this tank is 45, so it doesn't weigh the most, but if like a light tank rams you, it's not going to be the worst of news. 17.73 camo while stationary, 10.66 whilst moving, 370 meters view range, so not the best, but I'm pretty sure that's more than the Scorpion G and the SU-130 PM have, and it's 10 less than, what's that tank called? It's like the weird, it's like the T-103, I'm pretty sure it's that. It's 10 less than that, so yeah, not the most, but still definitely enough. As you can see, he is the Triggered Pigeon is probably using well, he definitely is using coated optics over here, and he is he at least has 445 meters of view range. Now they are even on kills, him and the enemy team, 11-11. Now who is going to take this round out? The mouse on the enemy team is still on full health, 3,000 hit points. I'm pretty sure Triggered Pigeon hasn't seen that yet, but I have, of course, by when I was like previewing this. But yeah, when I was looking at this replay earlier, that mouse is still on full health, so that is going to be a huge task to take out, as Triggered Pigeon is trying to hunt down this Basante on the enemy team over here. And there you go, the mouse is on full health, so is nearly the Object 257, he is nearly on full health. And what does he have on his team left? A Leopard 1, an FV405, and a Lynx 6x6 on 120 hit points, I'm pretty sure that was. Now I'm pretty sure a Triggered Pigeon has actually thought about going to the enemy cap circle. I'm pretty sure he thought that it would have been like lost up here, and I really thought that think that he thought about going to the enemy cap circle and capping, because I'm not really sure if any one of them would have been able to get back. And as you can see over here, the Lynx, I'm pretty sure he also wants to go to the cap circle. Let's see what he actually wants to do, if he's just going around these tanks or if he is going to cap. Capping would be the sensible option, but well, if there's a mouse that you can shoot and basically like remove all of its hit points, you go for that, don't you? I would have probably done the same. I probably wouldn't have capped, because well, look at that, 3 shots into the mouse and the killing shot into the object 257, who was getting attacked by the FV405 and the Leopard 1. As the FV405 gets shut down by the E75, who is getting attacked over there by the Leopard 1 on Triggered Pigeon's team, and the Lynx actually takes them out from just behind Triggered Pigeon, so they are 3 versus 1 against the mouse on about 50% hit points. I can't really tell, it's 1,200 as that. And the mouse is going to Triggered Pigeon's last known position. Is he going to get spotted over there? It doesn't really matter, the mouse probably knows that where he's getting shot from. Triggered Pigeon puts in 1 shot. That one misses. That one bounces off. What is Triggered Pigeon going to do over here? Leopard 1 does have the mouse's side, and that's probably goodbye for the mouse, but can Triggered Pigeon do anything else over here? He goes out trying to flank the mouse, but the mouse sees this and he knows that he's only going to probably get 1 more shot off, and he shuts down the GSOR of a Triggered Pigeon as the Leopard 1 takes him out. Now, as you can see over here, ace tanker, absolutely brilliant stuff. Confederate medal, high caliber, and a tank sniper. Going on to the damage, 8,500, so that blind shot on the Jagdpanzer 100 probably went through, or maybe some other one, I'm not really sure if he did fire any other ones. 5 kills, 1,992 base experience, so absolutely huge for this tank. 36 shots fired, 32 of those hit and 28 penetrated, so yeah, he only had 4 shells left in his tank after this, so yeah, it was really close, but you don't normally do 8,000 damage at tier 8. 4,282 of that from a distance of more than 300 meters. Absolutely brilliant game. You can actually make 73,000 credits with a premium account and with some personal missions payouts. Be an absolutely brilliant game in the GSOR 1008. Just a shame that they put in like loot boxes, because yeah, definitely this makes it like more pay to win, I guess, and not just that, but it's basically gambling and not really the best. And if they would have put it in like the normal store, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have been that bad, even if it is a bit maybe too good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.